Hello and welcome to the GolliCRAFT tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to get started in GolliCRAFT. This is a little temporary video. We are going to send out another tutorial at some point, but I just want to get this one out of the way really fast just so we have something to base off of. So that's where we start originally. This is our spawn. Over here is the jobs area. And in here you can learn different business ideas for you to start, how you can sell items that you collect, and the general jobs area. So over there in the orange board, we're going to have little job ideas for people. Over here, this tells you how to acquire items in survival mode. So you can either buy property to access survival mode, or you can go out into the wild and there's maps that you can get access to either through the Discord channel or through the website. You just click on the map tab and there will be a dynamic map that will show you every city in the world. It'll show you the entire world. And anything that's not highlighted in red or green will be survival. And you'll have full survival privileges out there. Just make sure you are outside of the cities. Not every city is protected. So make sure you're outside of the cities when you do that. And this is the general jobs area. So over here we have lumberjack, stone collector, and farmer. There will be more jobs to do later on, but right now, just to get a little bit of starter money, these would be the easiest jobs to get into while we work on the actual story mode jobs using NPCs and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to get into mainly, but first let me just start off by saying that was the jobs. Over there's info. You can learn a little bit about the server. The server is still under construction, but we are going to release a quick little test, a little test group just to see how people get along on the server and how well everything works. So to get started, we're just going to punch the parrot and you spawn over here in the subway station. This dude, if you click on him, he will give you a little bit of money to start off your adventure. So what we're going to do, we're going to go all the way up, and the subway system, or this subway station, is very easy to navigate. All the stairs lead up. You have two options to go up, and all the stairs go to the same place. So right now we have one little quest you can work on if you want to do that. We're working on more quests. We want to make them a little more advanced. But when you come up here, you're going to see a brick building over here. There's only one brick building in the area. And this is the homeless shelter. HS stands for homeless shelter. So you'll be able to go in here. And what you can do is, over here, get some free food. Just step on the pressure plate and free food will spawn over here. It costs you nothing and you get as much as you want. You can go up the elevator, select a floor, and then click on the wall with an empty hand, and the elevator will take you all the way up. And ding, here we are. So all you have to do is click on one of these signs to rent a room. It is free to rent. You'll have it for 5 days. It's just the homeless shelter, so it'll get you started while you're figuring yourself out in the server. Make sure you only click on one sign. It's one room per person. So that's something to keep in mind. So anyway, all you do is just click on the sign to work the elevator, and then once you have the floor that you want to go to selected, just click on the wall, and that is that. It's a little tutorial, book written tutorial, and actual Vinny over here will give you the tutorial as well. So if you want to buy or sell things, you can go over to this area here. And this is again across from the little plaza that you spawn at. It's a gray building. And there's apartments up top and stores on the bottom floor. These little kiosks will be sold to you if you want to have a little place to rent. You can sell to new people that join the game. So yeah, over here we have different areas. You can either sell items or buy items here. It's very expensive to buy and it's super cheap to sell. And the reason why this is because we want to encourage you to start your own businesses. That way you can sell things at a better deal to encourage, people to buy from you and not the server stores. And we also will, sell things to you at super cheap rates. That way it encourages you to get other people, so you can afford to pay people more, if that makes sense. Kind of lost my words there. Anyway, over here we have a farming area, so you can either buy food or sell food. So maybe get yourself started, buy some stuff, and then you can either go onto your own property and get to work, or you can go out into the wild. So we have wood, stones and farming. So I'm just going to warp to spawn here really fast. And just to show you one more time, over here you go into the job section, go all the way to the job portal, and whatever you want to do, click on the button and it will take you there. So right now we are in the lumber section. So finally, you have now two options. You can go and purchase land for yourself. So over here we have commercial properties. So the letters in front represent the city you're in. So PI is Palm Island, that's the country you're in. And the C represents commercial. And 1, this is just plot 1. So if you decide you want to open up a business, you can build a business here. You cannot build houses in commercial areas. You can only build businesses here. But there are additionally housing districts as well. Over here we have residential areas. So Palm Island residential, and this is plot 11. This costs $800 every year to rent it. We will be working on selling these, but right now it's just easier for us to make them rentable. And once you purchase land, you will be able to dig and build on it as you please. In the regular city, no matter where you are, you cannot break blocks in roads, buildings, stuff like that, unless you go far out away from the city. Then you'll be able to mine blocks, build plants, stuff like that. So again, if you want to find areas that are accessible to you, all you have to do is go onto the website or the Discord, click on the map tab, and then you can see any area that's not highlighted in red or green is an area that you can freely do survival in, and any area that is highlighted means it's protected and you need special permissions to do any work in those areas. Once you buy a property, by the way, anything that's for sale, no one else can tamper with that property unless they have your permission to do it or they purchase the property. Then you'll have free ability to do whatever you want on it. So this was a quick little tutorial how to get started in GolliCRAFT. We're going to make a better, more comprehensive tutorial later on, but just wanted to get this out of the way really quickly so you know what's going on in our brand new server. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoy the server. Have a lot of fun.